Abononsia memo adwoma kwa bade abai TV nyumre no nsia kase bobre eso ena efiada obadembo sumede tosu edwuni wotwe ewo afi mu no emusem ane aboabo no yede ebabasu musai TV enyumre no nsia kase don hwere ba ko entem ensema wodo a yede ebabasu mu no kwa ba fotentan so a eye ITV Ghana Insenia Television bomodin se wo be like ya share follow ede amaye na afoforo nso ehunu de ekoso na enwumre ensama ye de ebaba sumu no edosu de bedi kase boyima kotini bi ense ye kwa asante achima arawo se mefri ho eba ense eye sukubasa enkoda eduosia mienu bo mu egumu no awo enya kwenhia enam so ma ensembebre na no anefri mu a yede ebeba ababa sumu yebeto aso ni akonsem fufuru mu dia former director wono eneda NSB ano ode atodwa wachirem se subuo bi eni hono ma yede ato no so na ewie mu no ehwehwemu ekoso wi obi abehu sanya ade a wafom yebeto aso na yakọ eye ensem fufuru mu na wansem fufuru mu no free SHS nso ababe todwa sisi wo mapo eye abedwoku a wo mo eba behwe adanda ni eni ayen sachai ede afa double track system no emu na ohempon a wono so wo poye mantem ade atodwa se galam se twumedie no ha adwene eninte hu behia se enimonimu ye obi bia na sase galam sefo age aboso wo be katakata so yede mu nchiremu ebeba ababa besumu we eni afoforo binum eka ho akodie mu nsem dwedie enigidie ensem ane yede ba besumu se ITV enumre no nsia kase mi amaje penie mede nsema wodo ba besumu mede ede achewa pinamai ye na ye hombra ye ba yede nsem no mu nchiremu ni na ebeba besumu
Minua me no ye Islam in perspective dwumadie ewo ITV so. Mami nka wa nigi sem bia. Ansampa wote no wo Islam in perspective dwumadie so no. Alhaji Ibrahim Bonso Adaro ma waboabo ani nyina no e de aye book bia watu din the mercy of God. Mercy of God mu no ye wo 84 topics. Nanso mercy of God enwoma ba ko bia wo befa no. Ubenya ensemti ana topics miensa anyway. Mercy of God mume ba ku bia eye 9 CDs. Why the mercy of God mume enchemu miensa. First package no eye 10 different books are 30 topics anyway. Watete so adeje 70 CDs. Mercy of God package tosu mienu nso eye 10 different books are and also 30 topics ewom and also watete so adeje 70 CDs. Of a third package also 8 different books and a womb into 24 topics and a womb and also watete so added 56 CDs. Now so engume emuba kubiara wo betono 9 CDs. Ubenya the mercy of God mume bi ato ewo ITV aso ya ewo kasoa yenyanu road Anti-Mercy Junction hwa. Anasa ubetumi aye mobile money their mobile number 0558 607210. Sa upe dudu etu ana upe echira kwan a ubetumi afre
0558 607210. Odofo shonin so say obiara obeto nguma 28 ni nyina no. Obete so di aje no 170 CDs.
The mercy of God. Kwanchira pamu kwanchira papa. Minua me no ye Islam in perspective dwumadie ewo ITV so. Mami nka wa nigi sem bia. Ansampa wote no wo Islam in perspective dwumadie so no. Alhaji Ibrahim Bonso Adaro ma waboabo ani nyina no e de aye book bia watu din the mercy of God. Mercy of God mu no ye wo 84 topics. Nanso mercy of God enwoma ba ko bia wo befa no. Ubenya ensemti ana topics miensa anyway. Mercy of God mu me ba ko bia
Abusia mamenda wasese wajibre na wadi atwen yedo nsem no mu esuko arawosem ane free asante achim ni nyina ene se suku ba sankwada eduosiam yenu a wo mu afri eye ben konedu SDA basic school no abeto dwase wo mu enya akwanhia na wohwe akwanhia na esiye ewo eye edukrom eye somenya kwan no eso emu nchirimu ane disuwe
Amanebo etrese sukufo bie afrimu adodo na so eprepra yie pa na de ntia nam so masa ayo yina eba ye no na wonom ekọ excursion ewo akosomo ena wonom kohia asa akwanhie ewo aseseso kwantempo no eso odansefo a wonom anitua de sie yina mu etrese wodo bani no elusi control ewo steer no eso no ena nam so wabra wo fo pepo no agi ni nsamo ma hyen yi echiaye nam so masa akwanhie yi esiye na no ena watcher say wobre ye pa empo ansahyen etumi edane esa na wabra wokọ krashe ye no esukufo dodo no a ena wonum ekamo a na nka womu epese wonum edwane nanso na nya de a wonum etimi etwitwa agi wonum eho esukufo a wonum epra no pofiri mu ha ye de wonum ekopie mu ewo yilo krobo municipal hospital a doctor ne nurse fo egina wonum so ehwe womo Ghana Police Service asma wonum emrantie odumja adwumekuo no ene ambulance service wonum ina ebwanan ekokopie mu ehwo a wonum ekohweye egi eye enkodai na womu kyerese wonum abo adwuma yi papa esanse dodo na wonum aka ehyen mu wonum kwan kra won betimi afaso ayi wonmo nanso womu ehwe se wonum ana emfiri mu wonbo modern ayi wonmo a womu se wonum prade na se no wonum eje ayarsa ewo yilo krobo municipal hospital empenfo esisu dua kyerese enokre ewo dia esie bi aprepra a womu guso eyen hwehwemu ede afa akwanhie yi ehu
Etwa nsem no so ede amau na eye former director general wono eneda National Signals Bureau ano NSB eye kwabena eju buahin wodi atudwa akyeremu se wo mu se so boahodo ane wodi abono ni nena no efa kwan a o mine sika wo kyerɛ se wo mane mane bi na afi nsunsu wo fa akoti kwan so ebinum nsunsu sika ene adenum no ankoye na ene wo court dan ni mu no ana bra wo mu edi na asem no ebeto odwa se sika wodi ato ni tiri so no 120 million Ghana cedis nanso court atiso akwakodru 80 million Ghana cedis.
I have not been charged of anything yet, none whatsoever. So you believe you come out from this as definitely an innocent man? Definitely, yes.
Na wonomo efi court demu epieye no semtwofo ebopini ononyamfo Samuel Atachia a woye lead lawyer Edema Yera kwabna edu buahene no ene wo twese 120 million Ghana cedis bail a wonomo etwade ato ni tiso a wonomo egisa sika na afenso no yere wonomo gi 80 million Ghana cedis area fi wonomo eho no wonde ohunu se entwa yie kra ekame ayese ya mamra no ene wonomo etietia so
and not those who are captives. And it should also in everywhere where civility is being practiced and democracy is being practiced. There's never a time that the freedom of an individual was ceded to those who are investigating. That freedom is with the court. So when they see their power, the 48-hour rule, anybody can come to court to come and seek justice. This is what we've done.
Oswafo hwe ahode ne nsem so ewo man Ghana mu jonjinapo ade atudwa wokyerem se wokọ eye ECG a akoba ne se empenifu ana eda ECG ano no sika esese anka womo etumi kora na womo tumi di sesi niema ananse se ekoba ne se ahokyere bi wo hono ma womo di se sika ne eye ntutuye no empenifu se sika no womo edi ni nyafo okohol ma sika omu approve sa anka ECG betumi ada wo ho na wotumi ede aye ne mabako mienu no womu edi sika no ema no brosa ene nto wo kyerem se wo hwe eye wo plan procurement wo 2014 no emu am womu edi sika 1.397 billion Ghana cedis ena anka womu edi hwe womu ho afinu nanso wo hwe afine wieye no a sika kyese ekoye sika wodo a ankoye sika wodo a wo mane ye no na kyese akwa akodru eye 8.2 billion Ghana cedis which way and an amswa or software to just in pedifo sika anank was when we share ECG and answer what the two who edu mujuman womu edibroso
through third parties and couldn't clear them.
Which phone is that?
So on assumption of office as minister, I visited stopped. When I went, I was given a different figure of 2,500. I got alarmed. And so as minister, I set up a committee to investigate the whole issues surrounding these containers. The committee submitted this report and indicated that contrary to the 2,500 figure that was given when we got to the port, 1,300 containers and over could not be accounted for, which means they were missing. Let me put on record that these things have been happening since 2019. And as you can see for yourself, based on where we went, it's a syndicate that has been operating for some years now. As minister, I've taken a decision to break this syndicate. We would chase everybody, pursue every organization that has been operating this cartel. Clearly, as you can see, these are ECG cables. They are meant to be used by ECG. But they end up in these factories and then they melt them in their smelter and produce aluminium rods. That is criminal. I've realized that some misguided element wants to play the NDC MPP politics. Let me assure them that is not going to work. As minister, I've sworn an oath. It is my duty to ensure that the right thing is done. We would pursue them and ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book. We will do everything we can to trace these containers because they have serial numbers, they have manifests. And let me thank the port authorities and the Director General of the Ghana Ports for cooperating with us and providing us with information. And also to thank the general public. They have been providing the security agencies with information that has led to the arrest of these people. Where we are here, as you can see from behind, a lot of ECG cables stuck in this warehouse, and they've all bolted. Indians and Chinese people, they've run away. So far, some people have been arrested, and we would ensure that the law takes its course. Why we have this problem is because if you look at the records, and I have the report here, in 2014, ECG's planned procurement was 1.397 billion. By the end of the year, they procured 8.2 billion. And so they engaged in frivolous over expenditure, procured items that they did not have money to clear, and that is what has brought us this far. The same with 2023. Their planned procurement was less than 1 billion. They ended up procuring 8.3 billion. That is more than 7.3 billion over and above what was approved for them. So if you look at the records, in 2022, they procured 1.3 billion. In 2023, they procured 8.3 billion. In 2024, they procured 8.2 billion. Way above what was approved for them. More than 700%. And so let me make it clear. Those who think that they can engage in political football, those who think they can use this to try and equalize, it will not work.
Namra Shebejafo Bidum and a more account Jenny at the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Umuchimu say in film watche aswe edition in say who jumedie any yama would audition in sending nano as an office name for sudie be in one ma eba so nano ana watch mo se wo hwa yama would be brenano and an uncle mu hwe nim wo ma wo mo edo mo nsa abo oman no si campaign forward sanka emra en wo mu ebedino as an office one mo keka nsem wi a afa wiye ne yashada enhunu de ebebe chiri bia na chesensem no waka no wa bibie ni wonu ma efiri mu edipa na wei an watch mu se wo hwe sika pa so akwana so ye wo pa ni nanu enam hwehwemu mapa na wo hwe ni ma se ebetumi Penny Efrin office one edi aba. Won komodie e wo OSP ne budget ho ensem anambra shepedwani a wono eneda efia ano eye Isaac Buama Nyako. Wode atudwa akire ensem se.
It has been 8 years since its establishment, almost. There hasn't been one single conviction by that office. Mr. Speaker, by its own document that it brought to the committee, Mr. Speaker, the agency now has only three criminal cases pending. 3 after 8 years. Mr. Speaker, 3. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the cases that it is involved, Mr. Speaker, then you realize that there seems to be some aberration in its focus. Why am I saying so? Mr. Speaker, primarily, when we are talking of an institution protecting the public purse, Mr. Speaker, what is the public purse? The public purse is what we have been invited upon to approve today. That is the budget and the appropriation. Mr. Speaker, post-implementation, Mr. Speaker, is the work of the Auditor General. Mr. Speaker, when you go through what he presented to the committee, you hardly see much of its work focused on the work of the Auditor General. Very respectfully, Mr. Speaker, we know that what excites sentiments in this country is mostly the PAC hearing, the PAC hearing, the public account hearing. Mr. Speaker, when Ghanaians watch the hearings of the Public Accounts Committee and see the fallout from it, then, Mr. Speaker, they are beginning to crash in their bones. But it may well seem that, Mr. Speaker, that then is the lowest of the hanging fruits for the office of the Special Prosecutor. Mr. Speaker, when you go through this, you will realize that, Mr. Speaker, he's completely turned his eyes from it. What then is he chasing? School lands, Mr. Speaker, school lands, and so on and so forth.
Penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahamadi atudwa se na aban aye krado se wo mbehwe amatentrene afanenti mapa efra enitu wa kiremu se wa hye eye enkofu bi a omo wo man ma eba ne hwehwemu efa ensem bi ho a mbetumi aye no maye ne ye wo kiremu se wo hwe ebudi sema akoso e wo man Ghana mu enkenka eni eye investigative journalist Ahmed Swalia wonya ne baby ko sanso ana wo hwe eye kane mrahye bedwani JB Dankwa Edu wonu so ni die mu a ehu behia se omo ensem no omeye hwehwemu mapa ede afa ho se de beya wo mo ho bon mu no enkoba ne se ebeka omo nsem wa bra emra ene wo mu endi enu nti wono die waye krado se wo behwe amasan hwehwemu mapa no akoso na atentere ni afa ne ntema pa efra.
But the best incentive to keep cocoa production up is to pay the farmer a fair price for his cocoa. Because even though some of the galamseers force the farmers of the land, there are also some farmers who voluntarily give up their cocoa farms for galamseers to come and produce gold and share the gold with them.
Aswa for Shagana Wumeswa ensem so eye onimanyam for Harina Idrusu make us say wapau abedweko eye duba ko ni nyina ene so mo ba behwe na wo mo aye nsakyraye e dia fado eye double track system e wo eye senior high school ana afi eye senior high technical schools ahodo a e wo oman Ghana emu na afi wo mo aye no eye single track system said ye na tie dada no na eye committee dio ye otisini ni ewom eye Professor Peter Grant a wono and our University of Cape Coast UCC anom na wochumo se wo ba bahwe na 2024-2025 academic calendar no wahwe amomotumi ayesa ensachaye.
The West African examination system, Ghana is left behind, and some parents are very worried, justifiably, that their awards have to wait for another academic year, because when the results is announced, they are not able to seamlessly move on to the transition. That's the understanding I get. So, DJ, I hope that this committee is also going to work with WAEC. I see a representative of it to give us a more acceptable Ghanaian calendar of the West African certificate exams. We want a Ghanaian calendar and a calendar that sits in tandem with our West African partners in that particular exercise. So don't hesitate to make contact with the Deputy Minister or the Technical Advisor or Director General GS. My office and that of the Chief Director remain very open.
Yet one some Sonia Bora and some Fufu Emu. Now a Chief of Defense Staff, a Major General William Ejapono. One a astra from Penifo Binum, Echo a year or man penny as you a bank simu, Ninana say, one more questionable, so my crado, say a bano a year or memo, yebu emra, and answer say, Yeshe ama mamra aye juma, nothing so yahre, ama and kabum asum dreamer pa akoso ewa my gun and mudia, or my crado so more ever sum o my Ghana. Oma the sansa winning out to Joa Bromuko Pimu, ewa bank simu.
We want to reaffirm to you our unflinching loyalty to the Constitution, to the state, and to you, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and to reassure you that under your guidance, we will provide the right leadership that we need to be able to make our Ghana Armed Forces strong, to be able to secure the country and protect its territorial integrity by land, sea, and air. Once again, Your Excellency, we congratulate you on your achievements and success, and we thank you for the honor done us. We as a team are prepared to work. Thank you.
Swaswako and Crimantemu na Adisha Wamo, Ewo Malam, Ewo Wajagba, Womensimu, Ewan Crimantemu, Chimu say, Wisha Wamo Aquaya, a year potholes be Brenano, and a walk aquino emu. One more Edia Tumpenifu nim and yen net, Nelson Penifu Bunia Eddie Go Masum. Say, woman Casa Fatu or so, S.C. Quino, Omakatakata, a year potholes Nina, and no and a namswa, Wabrawadi and some air to Janum, a year dear would do womo enim, Emma Womo, Eddie, a year and Yakatakata, a year Monchimonka, a walk so, a year Lafa House, a Zongo Manche. Sadiq Abubakar, one in a deal woman in Nabra Wadin, some etu a man for black anymore, and some saying what it to
I never want to be a say, yeah, Malam had ya website, so Malam Junction, photos. I'm an uncle and your photos. Just where you are, can't be about in your point. That's your and I can't even be on the accidents. You are no more than the whole lot. Like I said, your community will be the act. The complaints, MC a farmer, the appropriate authorities, that show letters, but MC, we are back. There was a year, yeah, because you're very big corporate social responsibility. Get it down our buying, so I was say a friend. Yes, we are buying. So you feel say, yeah, let me say, oh, it's your motion, fasting. I can't use a case for the salon. But because here, some have been photos in your heart, and I've been spending 4 hours. I do say, then you shall have my dear see of over there. And I must take and son, I have back. I bet you, if you are never in here, and now we're back. Then I will say, the palace. You walk and I say, you're more in Pakra, and it's called a cement, and in the tier, and in your youth to Mr. Boy. I'm a year and 5 minutes. I'm saying, someone. The catcher road and I will say, oh, my idea, I'm more your fine. We did a mechanic way. I'm so okay for passing the year. Once it's your final body. But when we complain, of course, I'm not a mobile. And then just open it, I'm weird, but I very encourage you. Say, someone. Yeah, for no other moon, it's your phone. I'm tear no brown. Yeah, can't be in Siasa. Because see, I'm a this phone because I'm a woman. Yes, I see the pro, you need the apple. That's a song. This should be a whole man, from one. I'm on your house with your own bra. I'm a boy. Then him say, and your mom come with one. And tonight, yes, you have a yellow. Then blame one, and yes, you have money. My son, my from one, I'm going to collaborate with you. And insurance is one now. Accident, they will move us up and back.
Kwati kwan nkofo fa so etu galamse ni yaje e ha adwene enam so man penifo bebre na no obode ro se hu behia se obegya esanse esai nema bebre ehu sunsuanso so ewo yapomudi mu nsem no ena ade a ekoyi we nam so ama eyeda sebre Dr. Chumampofo a wotoso mienu eye nifa hene wo chima ne wa chimebu aka traditional council no ade atodwa se wono ankasa esi egina ni nina ene se ena ade obema ho kwan ama wo ma wo mu etu galamse no womo access womo ensuo ase wono baye ensase ene eniema bebre ene ntu wa hyese obi bia wotu amena a wotu galamse no won katakata so
I bind the directive abase or revoke licenses say omo issue no nanu ya by the previous government. A good direction. Emo me de medican aye. Medican 2 months ago me bane mining along the river bodies and as a water bodies, especially Supon and the Brim River. Me bani total mining along those river bodies. Na me hwaya make sure say omo reclaim and sase na omo dege wasa insu anu na Monday ya and a mema directive fufulo say no me hwaya mine no emoye because we chemicals na de omo de ya polluted water bodies no and polluted water bodies kana assassin no it will take a long time and so no etimi is heavy metals ne mercury ne ade ni na efim me directives we na ne say e momu 2 weeks say obian fa reclaiming assassin on kata so no make sure say after 2 weeks no me bahwa obia excavators efiho
Wono mo a eye galamse adwuma yi ebie so ne samtwofo edi nkomo ekere se wo sa galamse adwuma wono mo eye ne no a ene boa ma wono satimi kwa wono mo anoma ebi eso abusua so esanse adwuma papa bia eni babia wono mo ewo empo wo man mu adwuma papa bia eni mo mbeka sese wo mu ja galamse ya wo mbenya sa adwuma ni bia ye na se wono mo anya sa adwuma yi so a ekompa ene bede wo mo enu ti se wo betime ja sa galamse yi dia abanhwe se obi bibia enwuma ma wono so etimi enya bi aye
yo kan de enukure because nsuo ni de hadwen because yan kase ye adwuma kata do bia ehwe nsuo na otimi se hadwen ti de na de ba ni de ende ade papa na ode aba ade papa na ode aba because nsuo na kasa de haye ti we de me bona na aba so na mum no yesre se yate se wa bande adwuma no na se bia wa my time se yin fan sisa enema enu de ye besre no ye besre na daroma so onye mu bibisi na adwuma bia nchera ni kroma sisi a ye ya abeboan ana se bia ye nuanu mu kra mu sa be koyere e be koma no enti we ana yeso ye ne kakra na mu no ben ye bensuo na ye obe yi fi nsuo no hu ne de enu de ye gitum ba so be ban ne de ye be sere se onye hu bibi na daroma
ye na naka no ye no kwafi se nsuo no eno a iso ya eno na kuafo de eye adwuma de bo mufuo so enti ya sape na omde asem kompe na koma nana ama asama nana nso ade nana behwe se enye nti ye hwe ne ye mu nsuo no ho ban ye ma obi a me nsuo no but ase ye nya asutie enti ba adwuma no nso no se de adwuma na kwaye no ye be hihye mra bi ama nsuo no ya hwe nsuo no yie se ye ka se adwuma no aban ka se ye nya ya krono ye hanom krono eba krono ba too much enti ye be sere nana de ye mi se de o ye de onfoa se ye nsensuo na ni committee for no ha no ye ni adwuma bia ama akronfo osopo akronfo be ha no enti ye na adwuma no ese ye di anim ni ye hwe adwuma ni yie na ma ye hwe nsuo no bo hu nsuo no ba ma nana eso ho to no
as I grow jumeku a enhye aban ase wo mo identity yesronko ehye so edima mebunu a wo mo ewo senior high schools a ewo lower menya krobo mensimu ewo oduma simensimu ewo epuye mantemu na ni nyina ne se beboa na esuafo wo madwene bekọ mo mesua ensem so chense wo modu omo ebewura mpaso agro no ochina ho edi mpirewani sen aba na afensunso wo mapomudi mo nsem so hunsunsuanso no akoye bibia wo honomom eno tuntumedie no wode hye so ewo Presbyterian Church Zimmerman Chapel oduma se krobo ana wode dwumedie no ehye so a senior high school, junior high school, primary schools ewo lower menya krobo mensinu no wo mo ede hye so na Nana Deborah Bekoi wo CEO a woda as I grow foundation no ano ensem sei an wode etudwa
and media yeba emidi ewo lower menya krobo municipality under the education sector no yembo tai nyina se yedi kan no emprewanyi sen ya de a yenhwehwemu e kire se atwenti se ewa ha educational director nankasa no that is afre aside for no ne yetra se ka kire yensi ayo hawa briefly adokoro ewa ha na ere ha wo pa anti ka be won ni je se asa group senia omanga ne mu ya fa so a yere hwese ye bebra emprewani senia de ano asem tie ne ye ba ha se ye fra no ebe kasa na be kasa fa emprewani seni susanso na senia emprempre ere sei omanga na fra dachi mia wani merema na fezo ya hwe hopanga ye be fa so asamu fre ye be nwene won dachi ama won dachi esia ye papa
Samuel Kasie tate a woye municipal education director at the PSC koma as I grow ekoi say wonum de program bi sa hye so ede ama enkwada na ogidi se we beboa atemperwani senso ewo empotam ho
afia twem kakra no data available wo gin headquarters secretary say yenye district ha na atwuma kwa na yakuye ewo this pregnancy ecosola enti UNESCO and Prada omoni ESS department ebaye ya na ni nyina ne se ye papa no estart school na obi no na say na awa out of school na out of school a niam a you know say nipa no etimi school a ene nyame ya dom behunu ne nyame de awura ne mu a ode be ejuma daachi na se eba se omane wo kwan so sa ne nyin sempo a nyin senti na so etimi ato aso a na jire se na disua no abisia no no eba sa e de how bibiri ende no awufo na nkasa brabo na e awu abofra na se won so na wonso ntimi nya bibisi no na se wan so wabrabo no koyesa esa ahochire no a ewo abrabo no fifi ya na enunti yen aye
ebusia yen jina sansem yeso ne yenda ye ho embra ye ba ye bebo radwedi ensem emu Mame sama wakwaba wodwedie ensem emu no monetary policy committee ewo Bank of Ghana dia betudwa se wo 123rd press conference no wo mo ede ahihye so ani nanom efa eginesie wo mo etuye efri obenembo sumene da na etoso eduonu miensa adwuada no pepim sabre mu no wo mo di wo mo ensem ahodo na no ene ba betudwa
Bank of Ghana in some way to draw one central phone shemu asie a Governor Edma Bank of Ghana Dr. Johnson Esiama and in some way to draw na way wabra na one mo MPC sitting no annual draw day and a Dr. Esiama edi to draw say and yoma who do no and a one mo edi go apun so a betimi aboama eba external environment no etimi a support ma esika sam ho to ye no enyama akonkan wose one mo atenasia ehuse se ebetimi aboa madwedie agina ne naso ewo mamu no ne abaako mienu bi ewo ho a etwa se wonom enso eye na etimi eboa ebiti se gold export ene remittances ebata ho ni nyina no etwa se wonom ehwemu yie pa na se we ebetimi aboa global tariff wars no eka ho ebie na afen so no wonom ahwema tension ahodo a egina yesika no eso no womo aye bibi ede afa ho na etimi aboa se betimi aboa ma ensachare mapa wonom ehwe anim no wonom sabetimi aka beye emfie mienu entam enie Ghana inflation no eyade a ewo form a kuntebu a 2023 ebaaye no na inflation no eye 23.2% ya 2024 etumi ekwagina 23.8%. Nanso no 2025 dia ebaaye no na eso aseate ebegina 23.1% ya February kuntebu a government statistician Professor Samuel Kwabra anim edebaaye no wode sansam no etudwa na sembisa kese a wonmu ebisa ense Central Bank aso wonmu ebegina 27% a wonmu chese wonmu gina betimi aboama industry players ya hodo no wonmu so betimi ahare wonmu anasa eso ebete netimi aboa epeja eye policy rate no emu.
Yet was so wajedi ensemudia a Ghana Stock Exchange mu sese no akwonenim eba no wo index na akwa kujina eye 27.45% na chese wode tutu eye sikasama akwa kujina 149.18 million Ghana cedis.
Wone de obenembo somne de top so aduonu wotwe ewo afie yi mu no Ghana Stock Exchange wonum kuntebu onum de aba enie wo mo tresa financial stock index no eswate aba 0.89 point we no aya 3061.77 point ya na eno no etresa satraye ebemu kakra we no kogina 28.60%. Enfa ho ene sede anema ekosro na abafom kosro na abafom no wo mo tresa total market volume no esoteye ebegina 69.29% ya wode kwa shares ya eno no eye 538,819 shares na no na wonu mutimi generate 1.53 million Ghana cedis edi efri ho we ye turnover wonu mu enyaye market capitalization no enso no wo mo trese se no ekwaso kakra se no one matimi enya 149.18 million Ghana cedis ya one mo hwe nim ebetimi edru 137.14 billion Ghana cedis. Investors ekame ayese one mo ho keka ewo dwumedie ahodoom no ekosoro esansan satraye eba dwedie ahodoom ewo man emu wo hwe MTN Ghana one mo ekọ wo mo anim kakra one mo every 0.05 akọ 3.20 Ghana cedis. SIC Insurance enso so wo mo akosoro kakra we no kanena 0.02 Ghana cedis no metimi abomodin akodru 0.49 Ghana cedis. New Gold ETF no enso no akosoro 5 Ghana cedis no etimi apeja no mu yie pa akodru 455 Ghana cedis. Na MTN Ghana ena wono mo etrese se wo hwa edi anim yie pa shares ya hodo a wo tonton ni ade no 114,832 shares sika no 1.32 million Ghana cedis.
Of Edrusono agudimu ensem Janet ambitious waya krado edi agudimu nsema hodo no ebetwaso yeda ye ho abasisia.
The 9 cities. Why the mercy of Minya Menoye Islam in perspective Dumedie ewo ITV so. Maminka we niji sembie. And some pa woten wo Islam in perspective Dumedie so no. Alhaji Ibrahim Bonso Adaroma waboaboa ni nyinaa no e de aye book bi a watu din The Mercy of God. Mercy of God mu no ye wo 84 topics. Nanso Mercy of God enwoma ba ko bi a wo befa no ubenya ensemti ana topics miensa enewom. Mercy of God mu me ba ko bia eye 9 CDs. Why The Mercy of